Hi everyone! So for this video, I'm gonna be doing my current everyday makeup look. Ngayon, disclaimer, like ngayon pa lang sasabihin ko na I did go a little bit extra and I did apply my makeup slower considering na nagsasalita din ako while I film. So, but trust me when I say na-achieve ko yung ganitong look every single day. Minsan iba-iba din naman yung products and whatnot. But if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching the video. Also, this is the video that I managed to upload out of so many times na trinay ko and I just wasn't happy with the content. So, I hope you guys enjoy watching. So, after prepping my skin, I always begin with primer. And I went back to using the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser. Actually, since high school, or no, college naman. College ko pa siya ginagamit. And it really works on minimizing yung large pores. Kasi I have large pores on my nose and medyo sa gilid niya. So, that's where I like to apply primer the most. So, konti lang yung nilalagay ko. Like, well, hindi siya kita. But, I like to put it first sa side and then dito lang sa nose bridge. I don't like to put sa center ng ilong ko kasi I've watched one tutorial na dapat iwasan mo lagyan ng primer sa like center of your nose. Actually, yung nose in general kasi mas pag nilagyan din siya ng foundation on top, may emphasize lalo yung pores nun. And I've actually ma-emphasize lalo yung pores niya and I've actually seen that happen sa face ko. And when I stopped putting primer like sa center, okay naman siya. I also find that using primer helps makeup glide smoother on your skin. Parang imagine mo nire-ready mo yung isang smooth canvas for the rest of the products that you're gonna be using on your face. Moving on to foundation, I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 220 or Natural Beige. And what I like to do actually, nakaka ko to sa kay Wayne Goss. I really like watching his videos. I'm gonna be using a face oil. So this is the Nature Republic Argan Real Nature Oil. This is good for the face, body, and hair. You're gonna put your foundation at the back of your hand. Sobra. And then you're gonna be grabbing your face oil and with just 2 drops. Actually, 1 is okay. But we're gonna go for 2. May mix mo siya together. And then tsaka may lalagay sa face. And the reason I do this is because mas natural nagmumukha yung foundation on your skin. It looks more skin-like compared sa foundation lang yung ilalagay mo. And then the rest sa neck. And using my beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend everything all together. Parang ang poor ng choice of words ko. Using a beauty blender, I'm gonna blend. What I do is para siyang tapping motion or press motion kasi yung minumove mo talaga yung beauty blender para yung coverage ng foundation mo nandun pa din. It doesn't really move around. Okay, so 1 layer of foundation lang yung usually ginagawa ko for the day. And for concealer, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural. So that I used to use 2 shades of concealer, a lighter one and then one that matches my skin tone better. Pero lately kasi tinatamad lang ako. So, as nakikita nyo, konti akong mag-foundation kasi bumabawi talaga ako sa concealer. And using the other end of my beauty blender, ito yung the blend. Ayun na naman. Ito yung ginagamit ko for concealer. Okay, yan. So, medyo namumuti yung face ko, but we're gonna fix that. Next for powder, I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the shade Beige. Or no, Tan Beige. I'm gonna be using a Wet n Wild powder brush. I like to think that this is a powder brush. And tap in next is powder. So, I also go big with powder. Makasaya talaga ako sa pulbos kasi sobrang oily ng face ko and I just feel like I have to really lock it in. Kaya naghahanap ako ng magagandang powder. One that doesn't make your face look cakey kahit ang dami mong maglagay. And this is it. I used to like the Maybelline one, pero ewan ko, nag-move on lang ako. Okay, so mabilis lang talaga ako mag-powder, and then we're gonna be moving on to contour or bronzing, which is same lang naman yung ginagawa ko. I'm using the Crease Sun Glow Matte Bronzer in Deep Bronze. I love this bronzer. Sobrang, medyo powdery siya, but it's so creamy and pigmented. I love it. I'm gonna be using this brush. Wala kasing label pag Wet n Wild brushes, so assume ko na lang this is a buffing brush, but I like it for contour. Okay, may banda. So, as you can see, medyo malapad. So, medyo madami ang maglagay sa loob. Kaya malapad. Not that kinakahiya mo naman yung malaki mong noo, but like, the reason that you use bronzer is because nagka-create ka ng dimension. So, medyo kailangan mo important to kasi naka-push out talaga yung noo eh. And ganun talaga. Okay, so this is it for bronzing. So, medyo nagkabuhay na yung skin and all that stuff. Yeah, so for blush, I didn't choose anything fancy either. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Real Champagne. This is my favorite shade out of the entire blush collection. Kala ko mahulog. And for that, I'm going to be using this angled brush from Wet n Wild as well. I like this blush kasi sobrang simple lang na, and you can really see na parang meron siyang glow. Na ang ganda, mukha lang fresh. Okay, next we're going to be moving on to highlighter. And I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I haven't used this in so long. In the shade Soft and Gentle. Okay, so dahil hindi ko bet yung fan brush nung sa Wet n Wild brush collection na yun, I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques setting brush as my highlighter brush. I like this kasi pwede mo siya talagang i-build up to how bright you want it to be. Okay, next we're gonna be moving on to eyebrows. And hindi ko inuuna yung eyebrows kasi nasa-stress akong gawin siya on cam. But I have to. So I'm gonna be using the Face Shop Designing Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Gray Brown. This is my favorite shade, and madalas akong nakakakuha ng compliments when I use this. And medyo reddish kasi medyo reddish yung hair ko, pero papakits. And then, pinafollow ko lang naman yung natural shape ng eyebrows ko. I don't try to create a new shape. So, kung napapansin nyo, medyo pababa. Parang going down the hill yung kilay ko. Pero ganito kasi talaga yung shape niya. So, hindi ko ever pinapag-groom yung eyebrows ko like professionally. Ako lang yung nag-aahit. Ako lang yung nagkukorte. So, okay. So, ganito na yung kilay ko. I'm happy with it. I think it's okay. Hindi ko alam. Basta okay na yan. Okay na yan. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my favorite palette at the Mo. This is Colourpop's Dream Street palette in collaboration with one of my favorite YouTubers ever, which is Kathleen Lights. I'm gonna grab, medyo madumi pala siya, bes. But I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. And for all over the base, I'm gonna be using this shade. Like, tama ba yung turo ko? Wait. This shade right here, which is called Stardust. I think it's Stardust. Okay, so it's Stardust. So I'm gonna be using this as my base shadow. So it goes all over my lid. Okay, so next, to add a little bit of contour, I'm going to be using this shade, which is called Twinkle. And this is going to be my crease shade. And then I'm going to be using this shade, which is called Moony, and para lang ma-intensify yung crease color. So I actually use Moony every day, believe it or not. And ito, dito ko lang siya sa gilid nilalagay. Ito, I really love using this shade. This is my favorite shade out of the entire palette. This shade right here is called Spark. I love this shade. Sobra. So parang, at first you might think it's like an orange shade, but it's actually a beautiful champagne color. And then for the highlight shade right here, I'm actually gonna be using Elfish. So hindi siya mukhang highlight shade, but I like to use it as a highlight kasi ito, sobrang shimmer shade din siya, and I don't really like that for my brow bone. And sometimes when I want to go all the way, I'm going to grab Moony and put a little bit on my lower lash line. Ayan, so kahit minor change lang siya, ang laki nung nagawa niya sa eyes mo, right? So, ayan. And then for mascara, I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal Sculpt mascara, and hindi siya available locally, but I swear this is one of the best mascaras ever. There. So there, I mean, do you see the difference? You don't even need falsies with this. Okay, so as I was applying my lipstick, I had a change of heart. From Colourpop's Times Square, I'm switching to Colourpop in the shade SoftII. Is this what you call it? SoftII. So this is from the I Love Sarahi. Did I say it right? Hindi ko alam. Collection. And ang ganda kasi nito, sobra. Dark lipstick siya, but I love it. Para siyang lipstick na pang-apply. Pero okay lang. So this is the finished look of my current everyday makeup look. I know that this took a lot of time natapusin, but it's only because gumagawa ko ng tutorial. Or I took my time in my eye makeup, pero trust me when I say na kaya kong i-finish tong entire look na to. Except yung eyebrows. Gagawa ko yung eyebrows sa bahay. No, yung foundation and yung eyebrows, dito ko sa condo ginagawa. And then, pag nakasakay na ako ng UV Express, I would do the rest of my makeup there. And sometimes, pag hindi talaga kaya, I would go sa CR. I mean, mag-in muna ako sa work, and then tatapusin ko yung makeup ko sa CR. And that's just how I do. Parang, I feel like pag hindi complete yung makeup look ko, I can't work as well. It gets me motivated kapag complete ko yung makeup look ko. Plus, if I don't use my makeup every day, mag-expire sila. So, dami kong explanation kasi feeling ko hindi siya talaga realistic look for work, but this really is how I do. You can ask anybody, and for those who I go to church with every Sunday, you know that even on Sundays, I do looks like this. So yun. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my tutorial. This is the first time na nag-film ako in over months and months and months because of personal issues. But now I'm back and I'm ready to commit to to making more videos again. So if you like this video, then be generous and click the like button. And if you really like to see more of my videos, you can also click the subscribe button, which is at the bottom left and at the upper right of your YouTube screen. Of the YouTube interface. Of just the YouTube channel. And also, if you want to know more about the products, I linked it down below on the description box. It's not my review, pero it's reviews I've read about the product, which is more information, just some more information about the product itself. And if you do want to ask where I bought it, what I think of the product, and more of that, since this isn't a product review, you can just comment it down below and I will answer ASAP. So that is it. I will see you on my next video. Bye! And then, kunin nyo yung face oil. Okay. Oh crap. Won't open. My face oil won't open.